Okay, good morning, crew. Or afternoon, I suppose, because 7th hour, you'll be listening to this in the afternoon. So, hey, good day. Mrs. Ayers here, and we had a pipe burst in the basement this morning. And fortunately, my daughter Maggie went downstairs to get some fruit snacks and heard the water gushing, and holy smokes. So here we are. Anyway, so you're going to listen to this video and take notes on the papers that hopefully your sub has given you. I don't like the sound of my voice, and I haven't showered. That's why it's just the paper. Anyway, here we go. Okay, so we're going to proportions from tables and graphs. Notes. So we're going to take notes. Super fun. It says the following shows the relationship between the amount of cherries in pounds and the cost in dollars. First thing we got to do is this a proportional relationship? How do you know? Well, how do we know if something's proportional? What do we have to look at? Pause your video, talk about it amongst your people. Okay, what'd you decide? Hopefully you said yes. It is proportional because the ratios are equivalent. How did you decide that? Did you scale up? Times 2, times 2, times 3, times 3. Did you cross multiply? Remember, it's up to you. Okay, then it says put the information from the table onto the graph with the amount of cherries on the x-axis and the cost on the y. Make sure to include labels. Labels on your graph. You will like it in your grade. So you have to have labels, and it says that the x-axis is the cherries because that is our independent variable. We're buying cherries. So label here. And then put in here in pounds, that way we know what we're measuring them in. And then the y-axis is the cost, because how much money you spend depends on how many cherries you buy. And then we have to have a title for our graph. So I'm going to title mine Cherries, is that spelled right? For sale. You can title yours whatever you want. Now we have to decide our x-axis. What do we want our intervals to be? They have to be even, and I have to go from all the way up to 750. We also have to ask ourselves, will it go through the origin? Will we have a point 0, 0? Pause. Talk to your people. Think about how much money you'll spend on cherries if you don't buy any cherries. Did you guys decide, yes, it would go through 0, 0? Yeah. Start at the origin and then plot these points on your graph. Go ahead and connect the line. Pause it, and when you're done, come back and we'll see if your graph matches my graph. Boom. Oh, I guess this one I titled Buying Cherries. Does your graph look like that? I did use a ruler. I know I complained, but it had a little bump in it. So, goes to the origin and shoots straight out. Hopefully you look like me. I mean, our notes, I know we don't look alike, but whatever. Okay,